Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. And today we have a very ironic episode. This is all about Generation YouTube. I'm making a video that is presumably being watched on YouTube. I don't know what the archives of the future may be watching it on. Maybe I'm a hologram in your special living space on the moon. I have no idea, because I'm sure these videos are going to last forever, just like Charlie Bit My Finger and I Justine something or other, all that stuff. Coke and Mentos. This is a 2015 44-minute National Geographic special documentary about the rise of YouTube, the origins and the stars it's made, the struggles it had getting started, and the stars it's made. Everybody from Justin Bieber to Psy, and yeah, this is Psy, Gangnam Style. That guy? Yeah. So this already is almost 10 years old. It has no idea what YouTube has become since then. So it's at its core, it essentially hasn't changed too terribly much, but it's gotten a little bit more exaggerated in certain aspects of the dissemination of certain things, let's just say. Certainly not at this channel. Thank you for being the one who's watching this. You are very alone right now. But you can change it. Like, subscribe, ring a bell, give it to your grandma. I don't care. Just, share it. And I want to, I'm doing this 1,426 episodes in just to be the most popular and famous man in the world. I'm desperate and also super rich because of my obvious talent. It's all up to you. It's in your hands now. I have filmed over 1,570. I've watched more than 1,573 hours worth of content on Disney Plus as of the end of September. I checked that. I keep track of all the data on all this stuff. 1,573 hours of content on Disney Plus. That's how much I've watched. And I've recorded 259 hours total of these episodes. 259 hours of these episodes. Only 259? I thought it was more. 259 hours. It would take you, 11 days or something to watch all that? As of the end of September. I didn't do the math of everything past that. I was going to do a milestone when we got to the 5th anniversary or 4th anniversary. We're in the 4th year right now. It'll be 5 years, right? 4 years. It'll be into the 4th year. The start of the 5th year in November. Anyway, in this documentary, you get to see, for those of you who are maybe too little or maybe too old and didn't care, you get to figure out where this all came from. You see the men who used to work at PayPal, and they decided, you know what, let's find a way to help each other share videos on the internet. Because before 2005, that was kind of difficult. There was a few here and there that, I don't know, did it to differing levels of quality. But what if, you did it to a degree that it was just a few clicks, upload. Yeah, it might take a little while, especially in 2005 compared to now. And even now it still takes too long for me, for my taste. But I think it has more to do with my computer than anything else. Or maybe the size of the files, I don't know. These things are like a gig by the time I'm done. So what happens is you get to see interviews with a lot of the people that Scooter Braun, who is the guy who found Justin Bieber in Canada, singing a song on YouTube, uploaded his music to YouTube, and turned him into a superstar. Turned him into a kid who was going to perform and host Saturday Night Live at some point, a thing that older people watch. And it even talks about, even back then, 2013, I was even at VidCon in 2013, which was a very YouTube-centric, it is YouTube's con. I met a lot of creators, Trayvon Day, the guy who did the Triple Rainbows. Trayvon was the Black Rain? forget. But I've interviewed my video for that is somewhere else. It's not on my channel currently. I was working for somebody else at the time. The Triple Rainbow guy, talked to him for a while. He's since passed, which is kind of sad. But this video gives a really interesting backstory on how it all happened, why it all happened, and it tries to peek into the reasons why we tend to gravitate towards the things that have become so popular. Charlie Bit My Finger. If you don't know what that video is, literally just go on YouTube after you watch this one. Go on YouTube and search it. It is if it's not the most watched YouTube video of all time. I don't know. I'm sure that maybe something's gotten bigger since then. But Psy, the guy who did the Gangnam Style, the Korean pop star, he was already a big name in his country, but hey, Scooter says, come on over and record a song and play it, shoot a video and put it on YouTube, and became the biggest thing in the world for a time. And he has a sense of humor about it too. He realizes he hopes he can do something else that could become viral again in maybe the next 50 years. So he's good with his fame, I think. So, but you get to see other clips that I completely forgot about. The Coke and Mentos fountain guys, and all the cat videos, of course, the piano cat and stuff like that. All these things that are part of the DNA of what YouTube was and is today. Of course, nowadays we get to see it used and abused for many different things, including me making 1,426 videos so far. But yeah, it's beyond that. We get to political stuff, lots and lots of news. It's where most people seem to get their news. I tend to get my news from this. They're just clips of actual broadcast things, so it's not just like, I'm in my basement and I'm going to tell you all the secrets of the real world with the lizard people. I don't watch that. That stuff is, come on, seriously. But there's a lot of misinformation out there, and a lot of stuff that never gets taken down. Yeah, people are open to their own opinion, but when they start saying it, showing it as fact, that's another thing altogether. So, and it's also, they also talk about the rise of Barack Obama through the fact that he reached so many younger voters through the existence of YouTube in ways that nobody expected. He wasn't the normal path to the presidency, where he got the nomination over Hillary Clinton in a time when Hillary Clinton had a boatload of money and Democratic backers who were pretty much ready to put her in that seat. But when they saw that Barack Obama was so much more popular with a broader range of people, not just donors, it changed the game. So politics, music, celebrity in general. The kids were polled even back in 2013 as to who their top favorite performers are. They were all the YouTube stars, and I'm old enough to go, who are half these people? I know who Justin Bieber is, but at the time, I'm sure it was a good couple months or years behind the arrival of Justin Bieber. And I was never a fan, but still, he doesn't need to be a fan to everybody. He just needs to be a fan to a fervent few million or billion, and that's makes all the difference in the world. Now, my job is to, with these, by the time I reach 1,500 videos, I'm gonna take over the world, and I'm gonna be the most popular YouTuber ever. So, to me, again, it seems a little weird to be talking about YouTube on YouTube through something I watched on Disney Plus, but I've been kind of waiting to see this. I've been wanting to see this for a long time, and yes, it's a little out of date. There's a lot more to be said. And a lot has happened since that is worth talking about. They should make a sequel to this, if there isn't one already. But I think it's something that so much has happened. since 2013. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, I highly recommend this. If you partake in my videos or so much else on YouTube, you owe it to yourself to check out what it's all about and where it came from and why it is such the phenomenon it is. When you're a bunch of three guys who are just like, we want to share videos of our friends. And one of my first videos, the first video, you can even look this up now, the first video ever put on YouTube is one of the guys who made YouTube going to the San Diego Zoo. It's not that great, but it's out there. I think, I would hope so, it's still there. But you get to see where it all started. It's pathetic origins and how it went on to make these guys $1.6 billion when they sold it to Google. And then, if you think about it, in 2013 money, it was evaluated at about 80-90 million if they had made that deal then. What it would be now, I can't even imagine. That's some pretty good. It's considered one of the best technology deals ever made, business deals ever made, and good on those guys for creating something. So, I came up with the idea for Vines. Nobody understands what that is anymore. That's what Instagram eventually became. My friends said, no, that's a dumb idea. It can't work. The infrastructure's not there. But someday it will be. And guess what? Somebody created Vine like a year later, and then Instagram sort of took it to a new level, and I don't have that money. Let's pick tomorrow's episode.
400.
400? That's a pretty even round number. So yeah, don't listen to your friends or coworkers if you got this great idea. As long as it's not hurting anybody, I say go for it. All right, I think we might be finishing off the series of these films. We've seen most of them now, if not all of them, because I don't see any others alphabetically listed with this character's name. You would think they would start with the character's name. I don't see any more. But we're going to probably watch the very last of the films, but you can go back and look at all my other ones and check when you search this character's name to see if we hit all of them. But as far as I can tell, this is the last one. Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast. So yeah, always a good fun time with Tinkerbell. I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. Maybe this one sucks. I have no idea. Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.